So what's up? I'm Aaron, aka Silver Fox with the Box, journalist and new realtor of Indiana. You can catch all my stuff on Public Announcement TV, where you can find traditional news stories on Facebook. That's my main hub, you know what I mean? Here you can navigate to my contact information on my other social medias, such as IG, where I post all my Indiana Realty and local listings. Alright? You can also catch me on X with Tony, aka Millhouse009 on X. You know what I mean? And that's it. Just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Man, this real estate game, man, for me, Tony, man. I thought I had a lead today. He still might be, but I'm just trying to, I think this is where my heart is, and I got some planning. But I really want to help people out this way, because it ain't nothing like owning a house.
Yeah.
Having your own property.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I see a lot of people out here. They in apartments. They young, and they don't even know how to go about it.
Right. They ain't been taught. They ain't been taught.
Mm-hmm. If you ain't been taught on how to own property, all you gotta do is just call me.
Yeah.
At 317-349-0576 here in Indiana. All right. Besides that, what you got for us today, Millhouse?
What it do? You know what I mean? This is the unfortunate truth. You know what I mean? Millhouse 009 on X. You know what I mean? The original Double No Negro. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I finally got my equipment in for my podcast. So check me out. You know what I mean? Unfiltered Truth is coming soon. Let me slow down, man. I'm excited about that, y'all. The Unfiltered Truth TV is coming on YouTube. I already got it all set up and everything, but I haven't made any videos yet. But we're gonna have a lot of great content coming, man. We got the motorcycles, we got the cameras for the bikes, so y'all gonna get videos from that. Also, we're gonna have I got my GoPro coming, and so you're gonna get I love fishing, so you're gonna get a lot of content on fishing. So I fish pretty much for everything. You know what I mean? I just love it. I just love being outside. I'm a nature boy. You know what I mean? My heart.
Nature boy, Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Woo!
Talk nice to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of stuff coming, man. You know what I mean? Just be looking out. You know what I mean? If you ain't following us now, we follow back. You know what I mean? And we gotta just support one another. You know what I mean? We upcoming, trying to get, you know what I mean, ourselves out there in a wave. You know what I mean? Try to get on different streams, different platforms. So hey, you gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah, man. Because the game be changing. And when young people be born, they're used to it.
Yeah.
Even though we might be born earlier, we're still into it.
Yeah.
But it don't mean that we catch on like the youth.
Right.
Because they've been exposed before us. Because bills is a part of adulthood.
Man, adulthood sucks.
It does.
You know what I mean? Like, if I would have listened to my mom and them and said, don't rush it. Enjoy your childhood while you can. Enjoy your little, days when you out running around with your friends. Enjoy those days. But I probably wouldn't. I ain't gonna lie. I probably still would have been outside a lot. But the stuff what I'm doing now, if I would have known this stuff was gonna be going on in the future, I probably would have paid a little bit more attention to, some type of journalist, or be on the radio or something. You know what I mean? But it's never too late to start off. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to doing this.
And what stuff you talking about? Paying attention to stuff like what?
Like journalists and stuff like that.
Oh, just like trades and stuff?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'd have just probably would have just got a trade into something instead of just going to college. I'd have just got a trade into somebody being on the radio. You know what I mean?
But that was sort of like our time a little bit. Like just get out of high school and just work.
Yeah, but see, that's pretty much what they told us. Either work or college. They ain't tell you nothing else about, you know what I mean? Well, you went to college for the stuff. I didn't. You know what I mean? So I just knew I wasn't going to go to college. I just knew I was going straight to the workforce. I didn't even want to go to college.
I went when I was kind of older, though.
Yeah.
And I'm still doing it.
Right.
To this day. Because I got my real estate license. It ain't never too late. Because you got another level.
Mm-hmm.
And that level is whatever it takes to get whatever it is that you're seeking, that time.
Right.
Like they say, it takes at least 2 years in a real estate game. So I'm dealing with that.
Right.
Juggling other jobs and stuff like that still, you know what I mean? But I'm looking for my first sale, you know, or my first buyer.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope when it happens, man. You're gonna be so excited, man. I would anyway, you know what I mean? So I know you're gonna be hooked up.
Yeah, to be honest, man, like I really wanna I think that would be really great for me, like to give back in a way to sell somebody homes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, make somebody's family happy.
I always thought about like what could I do, and I think I found it. Like, like buy you a house, get you a piece of land, at least to be secluded a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You think it's better to own than to rent?
Oh yeah.
Why? Because of the benefits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been a homeowner for what, 13 years now?
Yeah.
So I love going in my driveway, my garage.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
You feel me?
You gotta be parked by 1,000 motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You go, it's got its benefits.
Just some BS might happen here and there.
Yeah.
You know, like with your cars and stuff, people in the neighborhood, whatever it may be, but they ain't messing with you directly.
Right. I ain't gotta hear nobody beating on the walls, kids howling and screaming, dudes fussing and fighting, and shit like that.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's dope.
Exactly. But yeah,
but I try not to live in those type of areas anyway.
Yeah.
I try to at least be somewhere where it's more older.
Right.
You know, because my whole block is pretty much, because all the teenagers are all graduated and gone. You know what I mean? All the little kids that run my block in the early years, they all gone now.
Right.
So it's just like the parents, it's us.
Right.
You know what I mean? We out cutting grass. Some of them got grandkids out there running around. But shit, we out there sitting on the porches like OGs for real.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. So I'll tell you what. You did talk about the cameras and the GoPros.
Yeah, man. I got my stuff in today, y'all. Well, I got my stuff in yesterday. Yeah. But my desk came in today, so I heard and put that together. You know what I mean? And show Silver Fox what it's looking like from the beginning. And I see potential in it. You know what I mean? He came over to the crib. I showed him the man cave, you know what I mean, for the first time. And he seen the idea. He seen the vision. And you know what I mean? He added his input, and then it's gonna be nice. What's up
with these bikes? We about to get on these bikes, man, for real?
We're gonna ride. Yeah, we're gonna be shit from street to street, from block to block, from side to side. You know what I mean? So 465, we're gonna turn it up too. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have the cameras on the helmet. GoPros coming on the bikes. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be some live footage. You know what I'm talking about? Nice editing. You know what I mean? Hopefully we get somebody out there that's gonna have to do tricks and all that other stuff where we just pull up where it's other bikers at, or at least where a car show is or something. You know how they be meeting up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you this, y'all can catch the video, my videos riding bikes on my TikTok. You can find that on Facebook at Public Announcement TV. I can't remember off the top what my TikTok was, but I shot the first video last week. I had a ball.
Yes, indeed.
You feel what I'm saying? I had a ball, like for real. You know what I mean? I woke up Saturday. I thought it was Sunday. You feel me? So we just had a ball.
Day, didn't you?
Yeah. So expect that stuff from me and Millhouse. You feel what I'm saying? Our Silver Fox, Triple OG. You feel what I'm saying? That's how we gonna rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, what main topics do we got today, man? Was it that Diddy?
Man, yeah, the Diddy thing was like the main one I really wanted to talk about.
Because
he beat a Rico, and like I said, I really don't know too much about all that crime life and all those laws and names and all that other stuff. But when a celebrity get hit with some charges like Puffy did, and he beat, like they said, he beat the feds. You know what I mean? On some real shit, like some shit that he could have got life over. You know what I mean? That's cool. But my thing is, it's like I always say, man, whatever a man does in his personal life, everybody grown. You know what I mean? You had your option to say no. I don't give how much somebody threaten you or whatever, blackmail you, whatever. Do what you do. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Put it out there.
Right.
But I feel like everybody was grown. If you did do the drugs and you knew about the drugs and you stuck around, you know what I mean? We don't know what happened. You know what I mean? So it is. I just think it's crazy that the shit he was doing. That's not normal in my eyes. I don't think it's normal.
What?
But whatever floats his boat. You know what I mean? All that freaky shit he was getting into.
That was just personal stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, don't let that. We can't let that overshadow. What his real charges are.
Right.
He's been charged with 2 counts of transportation. Prostitution.
He about to beat that too. Normally pimps get that shit when they doing that sex trafficking and shit.
I seen a pimp 2 weeks ago though, right? They gave him 35 years.
For what? Pimping?
Yeah. I guess maybe even smacking her. No, not smacking her, but no, I don't even think it was hitting her or nothing. It was just the fact that he was pimping her.
Yeah,
it was something like that.
If you take them across state line, bro, that's trafficking.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you go from Indiana to Kentucky,
making her do something she didn't want to do, type shit. That's what the story was about.
Right.
Like did you really not? Did you have a say so on what you were doing?
Man, look
35 years. Is it worth it? Is it right?
No, not
you feel me?
Make another human being sell their body? No, I mean that's crazy. You know what I mean?
Right.
But shit, if she knew what she was getting into, it ain't his fault. He just got caught by the police. That's your main job. When you out here doing illegal shit, you know what I mean? Know that you can get in trouble for it. Just try not to get caught. Don't get too comfortable. Once you get comfortable, that's when you fuck up.
Exactly.
When you I feel like this is my thing. When I'm nervous about something, that means I'm gonna be more focused.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When I feel like I'm comfortable, that's when I'm gonna start lacking and not paying attention to what I'm supposed to.
Right.
You know what I mean? So. Yeah, it's messed up. He got 35 years. You know what I mean? I think that's
Who?
The pimp.
I know. He got 35 years.
I felt like, you know, for some shit like that, man, these predators out here get less time than...
Man. And you know he's black.
Shit.
You know he's one of us.
You know what I mean? So you touching on kids and you want to get a slap on the wrist, it's fucked
Gave
up.
him 35 years.
But me out here making another human being sell their body, and you give me 35 for that, especially if the person is grown... That's crazy work, bro. Man, it's just asshole backwards.
It is.
But, man, Diddy's a bad dude, man. He beat the fans, bro.
I tell you what.
His team was, you know what I mean? I still, but to be 1,000 with you, bro, I think it's more to it, though, bro.
Yeah, of course.
I think some shit got leaked to somebody big. It had to be, bro.
Well,
everything just got dropped that quick.
It was all that.
You know what I mean? And then
it was all that.
It had to be something, bro.
It was all that.
You know what I mean?
It was the money. It was the liquor. It was the females. It's the politicians. It's who's feeling got hurt. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's treacherous.
Yeah, and probably have to go start going through this shit until you got into with the people.
With the liquor people.
Yeah. But that, like Dr. Umar said, I don't know that, man, I'm telling you, they're going to try to shake you down
did he play his part? You wonder why he played his part?
Because he took it to the box.
Because he got all the shit on tape.
That too, yeah.
He got no matter what it is,
right.
How you looking at it, he got him, her.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And then on top of that, so my thing was, I always said, like, look at here. My private jet went that way without me. You don't think I had something on that motherfucker?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
You had to take
USB port or something. You ain't gotta have no fucking suitcase full of goddamn cameras like you.
Like what you think this is?
Like back in the day, like the VCRs and shit. The only thing you gotta do is just download it to a hard drive or a little whatever, and then you wipe the other stuff clean.
Mm-hmm.
But they do it all the time in the movies. They show you how to get away with the shit. Damn near.
Yeah.
And,
this is treacherous. This is blackmail. It's do what you gotta do to survive, to stay in the game.
Yeah.
He did smart.
Yeah.
I respect that about him.
Yeah,
he had something on.
It was damn near he knew that some shit was gonna pop off like this, or he this is just a freaky shit. I'm thinking it's both.
Like even with Trump though, Trump is in that motherfucking realm. I ain't saying he's in that posse, that group. But he's in that realm.
They all are when you get millions and billions of dollars, bro.
So people this.
You the whole different ballgame.
The latest one is, so you think they got rid of the Epstein files? Trump.
Yep.
In the Trump administration. You think they did it? You think they was in on it?
My opinion. That's what I think. I don't want nobody to say nothing crazy. I ain't trying to get myself in no trouble.
Yeah.
But this is what I say. I think that they got rid of that shit. Because why at first the lady was saying they had it in their possession, about to go over it today, and then we're going to let the media know later on the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Now they saying they ain't got no traces of anything. And they said they leaked out footage of Epstein. Did nobody go inside his cell? So basically, they're saying he did kill himself. But all of a sudden now the Epstein list is, you know what I mean, not there anymore. Yeah. So somebody they got rid of that shit.
You don't think it's Trump?
No.
You don't think they got rid of it?
No.
You don't think they helped?
Yep. Come on, man. Everybody's corrupted, bro. You got man, somebody got something on somebody. And then you hear what Elon said. What? Trump was on that list. Now all of a sudden, all of us gone. Come on, bro. Elon called him out on it. He put it all on social media. You know what I'm talking about? Donald Trump was on that Epstein list.
Yeah, he did. He would say that, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Now all of a sudden, that motherfucker gone.
Then you think Trump? You think Trump and his admin did it?
Would you cover your ass too? If you knew that you had dirt on you, exactly. Yes. So I did the same thing. Yeah.
No. See,
they've been saying they've been saying it's not right. So I'm gonna go like, oh yeah, we made a mistake. Yeah, it ain't right. Yeah, we was wrong. Nah, motherfucker, I got rid of that shit.
Yeah, they did.
I would have too, man. Like, come on, man, make it make sense. Man, hell, y'all got rid of that shit.
Just like clear that shit, get rid of it. He did. Whether he paid or whatever it is that they do, he got rid of it for sure.
Yeah, I would have, bro. I'd have got rid of that shit.
And I don't dislike him no more than I never did.
Right. Because they've been lying to us about so much shit this long, bro. Like,
yeah, people.
My thing is, we don't even know if they're telling the truth or not. But my thing is just like, I think they telling a lie.
Yeah,
I think they full of shit. That's just my opinion.
Over Trump.
Yeah, he a gangster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit, he moved like a crime boss.
Right.
It is what it is. Like, man, this man been dealing with motherfuckers forever. 80s and 90s and shit. He been around all the hustlers. Pimps, you know, players.
Yeah, Trump,
Yeah, he been around the rappers and, you know what I mean, athletes. You know what I mean? He been around everybody. He knows a little bit of everybody. You know what I mean? So,
right.
And you know, back in them days, it was even more crazier in the game. You know what I mean? So, even though they talking about he didn't bankrupt businesses and all that stuff, man, that man's a businessman, man. That dude ain't worrying about none of that shit. He getting the bread off of whatever he do, bro. He's not doing something just to be doing. So if my name was on the motherfucking list, I'd have got rid of that shit too. Point blank, period.
What do you feel about this story about this woman who killed? She killed 2 men for trying to jump her brother.
Yeah, I seen that. Self-defense.
She's off the fence?
Yeah, she's self-defense, man. If a motherfucker jumping on you and it's like 2 or 3 niggas on you and I'm with you, nigga, I'm busting. Because I'm with you. So that means like, if something happened, I ain't gonna say if something happened to you, but I feel like my life's in danger now. Because they jumping on you. I don't know these guys.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if they jumping on you, they might beat you down and turn around on me and make me the next target. So if I got to jump on them, I'm about to blast you.
So she should get no jail time.
Hell no. Not one. Not one. If they with their aggressors and then they jump first and they start beating up the boy first, and she pulled out the strap and did what she did, to save her brother, self-defense, then dead right. She's good. Right. Yeah. Right. Especially if it's a place that you can carry guns anyway.
How you feel about goddamn Fo Extra blowing his hand off?
Laughing. That's what your dumb ass get. I already posted
man, Fo Extra, boy. That was the top story after the day.
Man, look, when he did all that dumb shit to 607 and then he's talking all loud like that on Adam 22, like, bro, I'm like, is he doing it for clout? You know what I mean? Because that's what I posted on my Twitter page. You know what I mean?
Right.
I made a video about it. and got over 2,000, I think 1,500 views. And
on X?
Yeah, on my X, on Millhouse 009, you know what I mean? The Unfiltered Truth. Yeah, I put a video on that shit, man, that he blew his hand up, because he was walking around with 2 of them in his hand, talking about he gonna blow somebody up, throw them in their crib, throw them in their car, whatever he's gonna do with them.
Yeah. Silver Fox, Triple OG.
And then all of, you know what I mean? Then all of a sudden, a video come out, he blew his hand up.
Right.
He done lost 2 fingers. Then he got a GoFundMe. Hey,
he got a GoFundMe?
Yeah, he got a GoFundMe on there, like $1,200 or something like that for doctor bills or some shit, medical or something.
Yeah.
I don't wish for nobody to get hurt or nothing like that. I'm not that type of guy. But you was out there acting like he could just beat everybody's
he was putting his hands on people, yeah.
And doing this or doing that, and then you gonna think somebody gonna feel sorry for you because you been stupid.
You think he cast a spell on?
I don't know, man.
607
I don't know. I seen some little video today about the red rag and the blue rag and on the gold cup, skull cup. That one part he was chilling. I mean, it was the cup was there and it had the red and the blue scarf on it, and then the next edit part, 607 Unc had the blue scarf on his head, and the red one was on the skull cup. Okay. And that some type of witchcraft type of shit. That
you seen a video with Unc doing that?
Some dude edited it. That's why I'm saying you don't know if this type of shit is true or not. But he pulled up some type of little stuff on the background on while he was screaming it. You can see the little what it meant. Like he looked it up. So I don't know if he made it up or it's true, but that's what he's saying.
What did it say?
I can't recall. I can't remember. And then all of a sudden you see 4X just blew his fingers off.
Right. Well, so, I tell y'all what, man. You know, I'm Silver Fox Triple OG on X. This is Millhouse 009. You can catch all our stuff on social media. You know what I mean? You can catch my main hub on Facebook, Public Announcement TV, and there you can navigate to anything else. Millhouse 009 on X. That's his main hub.
Yeah. And you can find me on Twitch and YouTube soon. On YouTube, it's going to be the Unfiltered Truth TV. And then on Twitch, you can find me at Mo Guns 317. Yeah.